Hello everybody, here I am getting ready to show you guys how to grill these fillets, make them look really nice. Okay, Sleeveless Chef Ryan is back in here. Alright, right now I've got my grill preheated, and I've been preheating it for about 20-25 minutes, so it's screaming hot. It's exactly what I want to get these nice grill marks. Now what I'm going to do with these fillets is I'm going to grill mark them and put them back in my pan, and then I'm going to finish them in the oven. Because they're pretty thick, kind of see the thickness there. I've got them really salted and peppered, nice on the top. I've got my Pam grilling spray, okay? And all I'm going to do, real simple, make some fire. Fire. Really nice. All right, now I've got that smoke. You see it smoking there? And we're going to pick up our steaks. Nice fillets there. I'm just doing 5 of them. The other ones I vacuum sealed and put them in the freezer, and I labeled them. That way I could use them. Little salt and pepper on top. I like a peppery steak with some pepper on the top. Lots of salt. And if you have one of those, what I talked about before, those finishing salts, pink Himalayan, lava salt, things like that, that's great for finishing your steak, okay? I don't use it to season my steak, okay? And I'm using what's called a kosher salt, okay? It's not iodized, all right? Really, really good. Seems like I might be putting a lot on there, but these are thick steaks. So what I'm gonna do is close the lid. I got them seasoned on both sides. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let them cook on that side for probably 2 minutes. And what I'm looking for is some nice grill marks. All right? And then what I'm gonna try to do, let's even see if I've got them now. Remember, you don't wanna force. You see how this is kind of tearing, pulling on me? It's saying, Ryan, I'm not quite ready. We got some nice grill marks there, but it's not quite there. So I'm gonna give it just about another 30 to 45 seconds. Thank you, James, appreciate it. And then what I'm gonna do in order to get the hash marks is I'm literally going to pick it up and turn it 90 degrees. So pick it up and turn it 90 degrees. Let's check here, nice, pick it up, turn it 90 degrees, pick it up, turn it, pick it up, and turn it. Okay? And really what I want to do is to get really nice grill marks on the top, and I'll spend more time cooking it on this first side than I do on the second side, because I'm not super concerned about people picking up their steak and going, why aren't there perfect grill marks on the bottom, right? Nobody does that. So really, we always want to talk about presentation side first. Frankie, what's going on, my friend? Presentation side is the most important, okay? So when you're doing steak, when you're doing chicken, you should be thinking about that presentation side, what's going to be sitting on the plate. All right? And so I've given it another, and you can see my thermometer, I'm sitting at about 450 degrees. Really, really hot. It's so imperative that you preheat your grill. If you do not preheat your grill, it's going to fight you the whole time. Got some nice marks there. Looking good. Now, if we want these medium rare, you're going to look at probably close to 10 minutes, 12 minutes. And remember, medium rare, we're looking at an internal temperature. I usually cook them to about 115 degrees. Okay, so if you're like a red center, 115 degrees, then you let them rest for a good 5 to 10 minutes, and I always tent it with foil. And while I do that, it'll raise in temperature a good 5 to 10 more degrees. Okay, so don't cook it to 125, because what's going to happen is, if you're wanting medium rare, you cook it to 125. By the time you cut into it, it's going to go up and almost be medium. All right, so keep that in mind. So we're going to Look at that. Beautiful marks there. Really, really nice. Okay, so now that I've got that almost nice crust on the top, I'm just gonna let these go a little bit longer. And they make all kinds of thermometers. Pampered Chef sells a really great digital instant read thermometer. I highly recommend, because you can just put it in and on any point, it'll give you a really nice accurate reading as to what the internal temperature is, okay? 9 times out of 10, the main reason people overcook their steaks, they tell me, Ryan, I'd love to be able to learn how to cook the perfect steak. And I say, well, here's why you are not cooking the perfect steak at home. Unless you are running a grill at a restaurant 5 days a week, okay, you're not going to be able to cook a perfect steak or know when that perfect steak is done. So that's why a digital thermometer is your best friend, okay? So just to recap, if you didn't see my video I just did about 10-15 minutes ago, I showed you how to break down a whole beef tenderloin. So right now I have 5 filet mignons that I cut off of that I've seasoned with salt and pepper. I've kind of showed how to get some hash marks on it. Really, really nice. I'm going to cook these just to grill mark them, put them back in my pan and finish them in the oven. And I might top them with a little bit of butter. I probably won't. I just like salt and pepper on my steak. I'm a simple guy. I love the flavor of it, but super, super easy. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I appreciate that. I'm trying to find things to keep me busy. I'm used to interacting with people, and my wife and son are kind of tired of me talking to them all the time. So I appreciate y'all's support, watching. Thank you for your comments. If y'all have any suggestions on what cut of meat I should do next, I would appreciate it. Hope you guys are eating as good a dinner as I am, and hopefully we get through this quarantine and everybody gets back to a new normal, and I wish everyone well.